son. Put it on. Why you scared?
I'm ready, nigga.
Just fucked on. Jack legs. Gotta have jack legs. Gummy bears and kitty. Zip Amy.
What a night for a fight under the light.
Fuck, don't know birthday.
Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. Are we looking at Mexico's great young star? Many believe we are. A lot of buzz surrounding this young stud. Pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Jack
Fighting
Lang.
out of the red
Gotta
corner
have Jack Lang.
from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice exchange here from both men. Catch and shoot. One punch
Jack
to
Lang.
change the entire
Gotta have
complexion of
Jack
this
Lang.
fight. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting the counter-punchers, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that
Jack
way.
Lang.
Counter-punchers.
Gotta have Jack Lang.
Every move, that every twitch.
That jab misses. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot?
Jack Lang. Gotta have Jack Lang.
Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches.
Jack Lang.
When you're fighting a counter-puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter-puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counter-puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jack Lang. Gotta have Jack Lang.
Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut.
Jack Lang. Gotta have Jack Lang.
Punch caught him clean. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Missed him with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
No.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy?
And there's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Nice stop, but that won't score. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Insane action. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just misses with the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
We tried that one.
Judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt
We tried that
who
one.
won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the scorecard.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you
Focus. Don't let back into the fight. Great.
Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't want to trade shots. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Missed with that right uppercut. A perfect counter shot. Quick punch scores. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice punch. Nice counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Throws the jab but does not score. Just misses with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Right there at the beginning.
They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Good work. That's it.
Como que estuviera descansando.
There's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be
Nah, I
the
should've hit.
loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Nice counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Solid punch.
Guarda.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights.
Estate, bicho cascarrón.
And good power.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap.
That's all.
Will say, you know what? I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Okay.
More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. That uppercut just missed. So much firepower here. Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. Good one. That counter shot lands. Nice, very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Te tomé.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Good, man. Just
Spin around. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
smart.
And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Incredible work rate. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. No rest for the weary. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. There's the jab, but it doesn't score. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Ah!
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight,
Your next
because if
minute.
they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Relax. Now, don't wait to load up.
Let's start the 6th. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
A perfect counter lands. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which fighter will say no mas? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Right uppercut can't find a home. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That uppercut doesn't land. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
Yes, I like that line. Feel good?
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And he misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The hook, but it doesn't score. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
No scout.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Va a haber loca, vas a ver.
Off again. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can
Vas
you
a ver,
keep
vas a ver
this
aquí,
up?
vato.
Me
Si me aguanto
personally, I don't
este
think
round.
that's possible. And if they can, they're
Low horn a second time. And that will do it. What a victory.
A ver, knockout, ¿qué te dije?
Wow, that impact was
Damn!
incredible. Let's take
Damn!
another look at it.
Ouch!
Where did that come from?
Ouch!
What a shot.
Are you alright, son? You got knocked the fuck out! You got knocked the fuck out!
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey.
Mate, you were winning the whole
towards this
time.
fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed
mind
it.
games, brother.
Enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no
After
mistake
the
there
roll.
about who won. What
Get Buckley first. Mira, vato. Mira the score, look at the score. You got knocked the fuck out! Look, score, look at it. You're beaten by 7 points. Yep. Where's the... No, no. Y'all on the rematch. Hope y'all enjoyed. No peloto. Yo. You'll be back for the rematch.